Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, babe. Good morning, everybody in the clouds and the bushes. I hope you're having a good morning. I know some of y'all be busy out there and y'all try to catch me. I want to thank you for doing that because I know that y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all decided to be here. I'm drinking my coffee chow. I am so half asleep this morning. I don't know about anybody else, but oh my God, Mondays suck, don't they sometimes? Good morning, Miss Raditha. How you doing this morning? I don't know why Mondays always feel so dreadful, don't they? Some reason, and I love spending time with y'all, but it's just like you got to get up, you got to do things. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's just like every single day if you think about it. Us moms, we never get a day off. We don't know what a day off is. What is a day off? There is no day off. There is no holiday pay. There is no, yeah, you know what I mean? Good morning, Miss Angela. Good morning, my beautiful racing stars. Um, yeah, there's literally no day off for any mother or caregiver. We don't know what those days off these people speak of are. What are days off again? Hey, Mr. Boobasine and Cheese. Hold on, I gotta do something. Y'all know I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Hold on. Let me turn up my soundboard right quick.
Blah.
It does that sometimes, Miss Raditha, if the card that you use doesn't have enough money on it for whatever reason. It'll put it on pause for some reason. I my memberships are still active as far as I know. Um, so let me go check, make sure. Shit, don't tell me I got fired on my day off. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Uh, I had to do some editing on that video. Sometimes you got to edit out certain things. Some of the TikToks we listened to Friday for Halloween, the spooky ones, the they had some kind of something audio in them or something. So I got to edit that. But let me look. Community. Oh, it says it's still good. So I was just making sure, Shy. Okay, I'll send it right quick, love. Let me get down here and go to get that link again for you. Because I know without that link it's kind of hard. But there's the lanky link for to join the membership. Hey, Watcher Boo, hope you having a good Monday morning. Shit, Mondays sometimes drive me insane. I love Mondays, but hate them at the same damn time. Uh, I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. Y'all, I'm thinking about it, but I don't know if I want to do it yet. I've been thinking about it, mulling it over in my head of going back to college for a little while now and finishing out my degree. I don't know if I want to do all that because then I have to deal with some of that shit. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've been thinking about it though. Yeah, the time change always makes me feel tired, Ray. So what up, way up, dude? How's your titties hanging? To the left, to the right, perky, sitting upright, sitting up tight? Are they falling down to the waist side? Are you having to tuck them into your britches today? How they doing today? Let me go ahead and uh, go over here to. Oh, the shit show rejoined. Oh, thank y'all for rejoining y'all's memberships. I want to thank y'all for that. That means a lot to me. That does. That means a lot to me. It means a lot to me for all y'all who do that. I know I'm debating. if I want to go back for a social work or something else. That's the point. Is like, I don't know if I actually want to go into social work again because I was thinking about it. I don't know if I could take an innocent child from a good family and vice versa, give a child back to a family I know that's abusing them. I don't know if I have the heart to deal with that because I be done wanting to punch a bitch in the face. Y'all know me. Y'all know if I went up to a place and I saw somebody abusing a child, I'd want to go to jail. Y'all know me. I'd do anything to protect a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it'd be a good idea. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I have the heart because sometimes you got to separate your emotions. You know what I'm saying? When you work that job, and I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it because if I had to leave a child in an abusive place and I knew I had to by state law, by their thing, I don't think I could do it. Ty, Ty. I'll be ready to pull them hoops out and beat a bitch ass. I can't. I don't think I could do that. See, I was going. At first, I wanted to be a nurse. Then I was like, nah, I don't want to know if I want to deal with puking and shitting and all that stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then I changed my major to get a bachelor's in social work. Well, here's the thing. I don't know if I could deal with that because y'all know I'll be done punched a bitch in the face. So I don't know if I could do that shit. So I'm gonna have to look into something else that I'm passionate about, something I like, but know that I can do it without like getting emotions involved. Because here's the thing. When it comes to children, my emotions get involved. Even when I'm watching these true crime cases, when we cover them, right? Y'all see how angry I get. Y'all see how upset I get. I don't know if I could do that. That takes a special kind of person to do that kind of work. Now, one thing I could use a bachelor's of social work for is helping kids, like, being a counselor or something. But like to actually work for Child Protective Services, I don't know if I could do that because when they told me that I had to leave a kid with somebody that I believe is an abusive person to that child, I think that I would go crazy because I would worry about that kid all the time. And I don't know if I even have the heart to do that in the first place. Good morning, Clockwork Rex, because I think I got too much heart, if that makes sense. Yeah, like a therapist or a guidance counselor, something like that, I could probably do because that's helping. But like to deal with the situation, um, you know, having to give a kid back to an abusive person, I don't think I could do that because I'd be done beat a bitch up. I'd be done been like, all right. Y'all know my crazy side would come out real quick, like to protect the kid. Because I won't go to jail just for my child. I'll go to jail for your child too. So that's what people don't know, man. I will go to jail for all children. I love children because I'm gonna say this. I I was talking about this the other night. I was over there at Pretty Chocolate Girl's house, and me and just read my book and some of us was talking about it. I have one kid, just one, because I almost died having him, and I can't have another child. It'll kill me if I do, or even try to. There's a 50-50 chance, and I'm not taking the chance. They said the problem won't happen again, but the problem I have is that the liver would go bad, right? When I got about 6 or 7 months. But, um, you know, so it's literally a death sentence if I get pregnant again. So I can't. That's why I take my shot every 3 months. But it makes for me, it's 99.9% accurate. Even without condoms, it's 99% accurate. So I don't have to worry about that shit. It works for me. I will say for my ladies out there, um, different contraceptives work different for every woman. Some contraceptives you're going to have some kind of weird adverse reaction to. Some of them you won't. For me, the Depo-Provera shot works great. But I have heard that they have a lawsuit out for the Depo-Provera shot for it causing tumors in women. I don't know how true that is. But hell, every damn one you choose, one of them's got a weird side effect or something or another. I'm scared to get the one that goes internally because my friend, she ended up getting damn some kind of poisoning from it and shit. But here's my question for y'all. Okay, I was thinking about this too. We were talking about old school shit, right? We were talking about like, you know, how we used to have the chalkboard erasers and slap those together. Did y'all ever have eraser wars when y'all were little? Like throwing the erasers at each other like hard as hell. We used to do that shit. We'd hit somebody so damn hard with that eraser. We were just bad little children. And then we had BB wars, rocket wars, um, Roman candle wars. We'd throw rocks at each other. We could have seriously hurt each other. Y'all realize that, right? We were some badass little kids. We could have seriously injured each other. But we also knew. Oh, and guess what I found out, Ty? Guess what I found out about the candy cigarettes from years ago when we was kids? Do you believe those candy cigarettes actually had a little bit of nicotine in them? Do you believe that shit? Yeah, it had something in it. Hmm. No wonder us little kids was jonesing for the candy cigarettes. Hell yeah. That's why they ended up taking them off the shelves. They were trying to get kids seriously. They were trying to get kids addicted to nicotine even at a young age, so that they'd end up smoking. Hell yeah, that's why we had an addiction in them candy cigarettes, and we thought they was the coolest thing, even though they tasted like chalk. I am serious about that shit. That's why they had to take them off the shelves. Remember when they outlawed them and they took them off the shelves, and then you all of a sudden saw them come back to the shelf? It wasn't because they looked like cigarettes, because they still look like cigarettes if you think about it. It was because they actually had nicotine in them. Yeah, they were trying to get our asses. Just like, original Coca-Cola, when our parents was at a certain age, actually still had a little bit of cocaine in it. Because that used to be a cough syrup. Yeah, that's where Coca-Cola gets its fucking name from. That, you get what I'm saying? It had a little, if you want to get down on the ground, cocaine. She's all right, she's all right, she's all right, cocaine. And did y'all know that Eric Clapton refuses to sing that song nowadays? And people love that song. He refuses to sing it because he's not in that headspace no more. And that there was actually during one of his concerts a riot because he wouldn't sing the song. But he refuses to sing the song Cocaine. And people who don't even, I've never used it in my life. I've never used drugs at all. I've never done any hard drug a day in my life because I have a liver condition. That stuff could kill me, right? So I never did it. Good morning, Miss Catherine. But I just love that song myself. I don't know what it is. That song's just a good song. I like the guitar solo in that one. I like the music behind it. Like, that just the music behind it is awesome. You know what I'm saying? That guitar solo he does in it too. It's a good song. Even if you have you ever noticed that people, a lot of us who don't do drugs or never have, we listen to some of the shit that's all about it. That be talking about it. We don't ever did it. We be singing along like we did it. I never did it. I have the only drug I have ever touched in my life, and I don't consider it a drug, is marijuana. That was when I was younger, before I ever became a mom. When I became a mom, everything went out the window. I didn't drink, I didn't do anything because being a mother to me was more important than anything. So I didn't do jack shit. You know what I'm saying? I took care of my kid. But that's the only thing I ever did as a kid, you know? I never considered it a drug though, like other people do. I think everything's I think that with a lot of things, it's who you are as a person too. Like I know some people, there was somebody that tried to tell me, and I argued them up and down. So this might be a conversation we need to have one day, and I need to let people up on the link, and we need to actually have a conversation about it and a debate. One of my ex brother-in-laws that my sister dated for a while tried to tell me that marijuana was addicting, and I'm like, no, it's not by science base. So if you look up scientifically, marijuana is not addicting. It has no addictive properties. Hell, a cigarette has more addictive properties and pain meds that are legally prescribed by a doctor. actually have chemical dependency. There's no chemical dependency to marijuana. There is chemical dependency to alcohol, however. But we had a whole debate about that. And he said he couldn't live without it. And I said, there's no way because your body's not physically dependent on it. But then he also made a stance that if he doesn't do it, his anxiety goes through the roof. Yeah, you could join Mr. Clockwork Rex. Anybody could join at any time if they so choose. Let me drop that lanky lank. But I was having that conversation with him one day. And I was like, bruh, I don't see a chemical dependency to that because scientifically I go by science and things like that. I come over here to my YouTubes and make sure I pin that message. Message. But we were having that conversation one day. You know what I'm saying? About whether it is or isn't. And I think that everything within moderation, like there's certain things that do have a chemical dependency. Caffeine, believe it or not, has a chemical dependency. Your body actually does get addicted to it. Chocolate, to a certain extent, because you get addicted to the euphoria of it. And I think that's what it is with the marijuana with him. I think he was addicted to the euphoria of it. Now, addictive personality disorder is a whole nother thing. If you have addictive personality disorder, you can get addicted to anything. But what I was speaking on was technically chemical dependency. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure I know this is, but let me authenticate. Yes, it is. Hey, Mr. Rex.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I was just waking up on this Monday morning, drinking my coffee, and I was thinking about that. You know, people with addictive personality disorder, and then chemical dependencies, and what really is addictive and what's not. Everything within moderation. But my ex brother-in-law used to tell me he was addicted to Mary Jane, like physically addicted. Not
You can't get physically addicted. It's not possible.
That's what I was telling him. Scientifically, it has no addictive compound.
Chemicals in it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not like coffee or smokes or alcohol or hell, you can get psychologically addicted to almost anything.
yeah. Psychologically, if you have an addictive personality or something, and I think for him it was because it helped his anxiety and stuff. So he's addicted to the feeling of that, but not. I was trying to explain to him, and he was arguing me down. You can't be chemically addicted
Not
because there's a difference between psychological and
uh,
physical.
you can get psychologically addicted to food.
Hmm.
And
Chocolate
yeah,
is mine. Hey, pretty chocolate girl. Hey, Miss Gamecock Jenny. Hey, Tata. Mary Jane's the only woman you ever loved.
Mary Jane's the only woman who ever loved me. I'm putting it like that.
Mary Jane. Yeah, I'm sorry that song just went through my head randomly, but
Oh, happens to
what?
me all the time. So don't
Yep,
worry.
yeah, you know how songs do. It just runs through. We got that jukebox brain. That's what I call it.
Fair enough. Yeah, you
Got
can
us.
get addicted to music.
Hmm. You could psychologically you could get addicted to anything, but physically there are only certain things that actually have a chemical dependency. Now, a lot of people when they talk about pharmaceuticals are one of the most highly addictive substances that you actually get prescribed to you from a doctor.
Oh yeah.
That
Oxycontin.
I take hydrocodone every day, and now that's because I actually have a condition, right? I have medical
Well, you need it.
documentation.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
You're
be
not
able
trying to
to.
get high. You just
No,
need it. Yeah.
in fact, it doesn't work that way with me at all. Like there is no high that you speak of because all it does is barely take away the pain.
Right.
But for somebody else, it'd work differently because they have gotten stricter on those laws, which I'm kind of proud of because it has slowed down a lot of, deaths, if that makes sense. There was a really bad problem with that a few years ago. But here's the problem now. it messes it up for people who actually need it, you know?
Right.
But I understand why. It's kind of like you're between a rock and a hard place. I will tell anybody anything if you ever worse take this is something I do. This I'm not giving you medical advice. I am not a doctor. I cannot tell you what to do. I have to do my disclaimer. You can't sue me. Okay.
Hmm.
Every once in a while, I clean out my system from these so that because it does do the thing to where you end up needing more to do the
Yep.
same thing. And if
Yep.
every once in a while, I'll clean out my system where I won't take it at all, and then I'll retake it, and it's just like it, like I restart if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, Believe it or not, Alzaproam, which is Xanax, you can get addicted to that chemically. They actually have to wean you off that a little at a time. Farxiga, heart medications. You can't just stop taking them. There are heart medications, blood pressure medications, that if you stop taking them, or blood thinners, it can make you have a seizure. You
Yep.
have to slowly wean your body off of it because it starts to depend on it.
Well, that's if you're a heavy drinker and you drink like a bottle of Jack every day for like 10 years and then you all of a sudden stop, you could die.
Mm-hmm.
You could seize out. Yeah.
They start shaking.
Mhm.
Their body literally kind of needs it to survive. So the way that a severe alcoholic actually has to quit drinking is not cold turkey. It's a little at a time. They have to slowly lower the amount that they drink.
Yeah. Like take my bottle of Jack a day example. All right, if you really want to stop and you don't want to die, you just back it down like you were saying. You drink like a quarter bottle or a half a bottle, and then you just back it down slowly over time. Because, yeah, if you stop all at once, you may not survive. Yeah. You go into DTs, like you were saying, and that can kill you.
Yep. And that's why, it's good for people to go into in house rehabs when they're trying to do something because they'll help you taper down on pretty much, a lot of chemicals because a lot of people don't understand how severe DDTs or, whatever you want
Mm.
to are to people and how they affect your body. Like, I don't know if you know this, but if you've been smoking cigarettes for more than 10 years, your body, it's already all in your organs and everywhere.
Yep.
In case, let's say I was to get pregnant tomorrow, I'd have to taper myself off of it. You can't stop it all at once. Do you know why? It'd make a woman lose a baby because
Yeah.
your body goes into DDTs and it can't take it. So you have to do the same thing as if, or do the patch or the gum or something like that. You still have to have that little version of nicotine until you taper off of it because it will do the same thing as alcohol, just like coffee addiction, believe it or not. You'll start to get headaches. Your body will feel
Yeah.
really rough. If you drink a lot of caffeine a day and you just all of a sudden cut it off, you're going to have the worst cramps in your stomach and feeling that you've ever felt. And a lot of people don't know that. They're like, why do I have a headache? I've been 3 days without coffee or 4 days. Why do I have a headache? Because you're going through caffeine withdrawals.
Hmm. And you brought up Xanaxes. My sister's best friend had a sister. It was my sister's best friend. She had a sister that was severely addicted to Xanaxes, and she decided to stop cold turkey. That was a fucking mistake. She
When
started seizing. She started having seizures, and she ain't ever been the same since. Her sister.
when when I was younger, they had me on both medications. Well, they made it illegal to be on both medications because of people speedballing and
Oh yeah,
people ODing. So you had to choose between your pain meds or your anxiety meds, right? Of course, I'm going to choose my pain meds because I can't walk without it. I just deal with the anxiety, right?
yeah,
And what they had to do was slowly lower my dose and back me off of it. And it took time in order for it to be completely out of my system.
yeah. To be safe about it. Yeah,
Hmm. And they have to do that with any medication. Even like if my dad, he has when he has to have certain procedures done, like on when he had his teeth pulled, he's on
right.
certain heart meds that they had to do that with, and they didn't completely. They said he could only be off of it for about a week, and after that, he has to restart, or he could start having seizures.
Mhm.
And so, and the problem with that is some of those are blood thinners, so you have to be off of them for the procedure, or you're going to bleed out, right? But if
Yeah,
you stay off of them too long, your body starts going into like, you know, crazy mode, and a lot of his medicines I've read on the bottle, you cannot suddenly stop taking this medicine or it will cause seizures.
Yep. Yep. Well, I've never been a big fan of opiates because they don't have any kind of effect on me, really. I mean,
They just take a little edge off for me. Technically,
uh,
I wish there was something that was better, but as of right now, until I could go get my medical card, I will say that. But the problem is that sometimes Mary Jane helps with the pain, and other times it just makes me high with pain. If
right.
that makes sense. So it don't.
Yeah.
I wish that there was a little something better. Now I've never tried it, but I've heard, and this would help me get off my ADHD meds and actually control it better because my ADHD meds just barely control my ADHD.
Yeah.
Um, and I've heard that micro dosing shrooms.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I've never
Uh,
done it, but I've thought about it.
well, me and Sid, we were buddies back in the day, and I didn't microdose shit. So I
You
probably
was
overdosed. That's probably why I am the way I am now. So
no, I'm gonna say this. My sister back in the day. Let me tell you what my dad caught her doing. I can snitch on her now. She decided to drop some acid during school. Her and her
yeah,
friends they skipped and they dropped acid. Well, she got home. My dad knew exactly what she had done because my dad knew. He didn't tell my mom on her. He didn't snitch to mom, you know. But what he did to her was even worse. He made her have a
Hmm.
bad trip.
There you go. Hey, look, aren't your eyes supposed to be blue? I thought, why are they black now? I ran into Sid.
my my dad looked at her and went, "Roar!"
Oh
and,
yeah,
and did all kind of fun. Ah! She screamed and everything. It was hilarious. I thought it was funny. Of course, I didn't know what
what was
that was. Yeah, what was what? I was only 9, so I just thought it was funny that my dad kept making faces at her and doing weird shit. So I'm
what?
over here laughing, not realizing it's causing her to have a really bad. She never fucked with it afterward. She stopped touching acid after that.
Well, you know,
But you got to think about how our parents raised us versus how, like,
they do it now. Yeah.
yeah, like we got our butt spanked. Wasn't no thing as abuse. That wasn't abusive. That was you got your butt spanked. Now there was a difference. We knew kids who actually got beat. There was a difference between a beating
Oh
and a
yeah,
butt spanking.
yeah. I knew kids that got beat. You know, hey, Dad, Mom, go pick your switch. I'm like, God damn it. I got
You
to go.
better
If
not.
I pick one too small, yeah, he'll go get one.
You better not pick up a stick and come in the house being a smart ass either.
No,
I did that one time.
Mm. But
Good morning, Miss Tracy. You just drank your coffee. I just heard the ah.
mm,
Yeah, I got my cup of coffee. I can't stay on here too long today. I'm gonna do about an hour because I gotta go pay some bills. Ooh, I gotta go
oh,
adult.
I do that shit online. I'm like, fuck it. Well, the mail around here is unreliable.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I just do it online, make sure it's done. Good to
Well,
go.
there's the ones that are in town. They're so close. It's like I just do it in person because it's just easier that way.
Okay.
Um, and so, but there's one that I have to pay in person because there's no way to pay any other way. Because it's literally a house payment for land, and it's from a private person.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, there's no way to pay that online. But um, the other one, there's one I do a money order with, and I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know if you live in county water out in the deep woods, but I got to where I don't have it now. But when I did have my water at my old house, I used to pay that with a money order because those bitches was still in cash.
Mm.
I got double billed one time, and I knew for a fact. I started taking pictures of what I would send in and what I would send in, and timestamp it and shit because I kept getting double billed, and I was like, I paid my bill. There's no reason for me to get double. So from that day forward, I started sending in money orders from the post office so they couldn't claim anything else because they had to go back and fix that. I actually had to call the main office and be like, look, I've got timestamps, I got pictures of every single bill where and the payment and what day I've turned it in, and y'all are sitting there saying I didn't pay, but I got it right here showing I did in video, in picture. You know what I'm saying? And somebody's taking that money. Now I don't know who's taking that money, but y'all better do an internal investigation.
Right.
And my bill better be fixed.
Yeah. I've got 2 bills here. I've got well water, so I don't have to pay shit.
Me too. I love my well.
The well is the best. Look, it's the best. It's you. At least you know what's going on when you get well water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ain't putting all kinds of weird shit in there.
I ain't got no chemicals in my water, and it is the best taste of water you ever tried. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. All I have is the phone and the internet and power. That's the only. They double billed me for the internet one time, and I was like, "No, wait, motherfuckers! I sent you the check." And that's when I stopped paying in the mail. They double billed me. I was like, fuck that noise. I sent you the check in the mail. Oh, well, it takes 10 days to process. You do it online, it's processed in a day. I use my credit card. I'm burning my credit card up, paying my bills. So, but at least it's still a good cause. I'm just saying.
You're actually building up your credit that way, actually, because you're using a credit card and you're paying it off. You're actually, while paying bills, actually building your credit score. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever did need, let's say, a cell phone or a house loan or anything, right? Your credit score is going to be so good that your payment's not going to be that high.
Oh, yeah. Or buying food. That builds your credit. As long as it says approved and don't come back declined, it's all good. Yeah.
As long as you pay off that damn bill.
Yeah. Yeah.
It don't want to take your card. Oh, snap. I'd be telling them. Well, are you talking about for the membership? The only way it does that is sometimes you have to make sure that you give it the 3 little letters on the back, but could be babes, if you don't have like extra in there, it will decline. And I don't want you to do that. Don't overdraw your account, baby, on my account for $2.99. It ain't worth it. Don't worry about it, Miss Raditha. For $2.99, don't worry about it, baby. I don't want you hurting yourself trying to get a membership over here.
I will never join a club that wants me as a member. Who said that?
I don't know who said that. Who said that?
Mark Twain.
Yeah, basically, my memberships, what I do with the money when I get it is I put it back into the channel. Like I need to save up, and eventually probably there's some upgrades I might have to do for the computer. I'm going to need a heat thing because it's a laptop, and it sometimes gets a little overheated because it's a gaming laptop. So I need to do that.
You can get one of those little fan things that you can sit it on top of. It's got like 3 or 4 fans in it. That's what
I'm going to do.
Yeah.
It's called a cooling pad. I'm going to get one of them to put underneath it. Yeah. But I've already got that on my Amazon wish list to know exactly which one. And I'm going to get, I want to get that, what Mr. Who sent it to me? Shit, I don't forgot now. You know, it was over there at G2Ks, and he sent me the thing for the link for the sound thing. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get me one of them soundboard or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Could be anybody from over there. I don't know. You got to be a little more specific. Was it Remy?
Yeah. I don't think it was Remy, but I think who was it? I don't know, child. I was half out of it. It was Friday night. You know what I'm saying? So
fair enough.
My ADHD is like, I can't remember who sent it to me now. I could barely remember names. Hey, what is it?
I'm horrible with names. I'm good with faces, but I'm getting old. So I just tend to forget shit.
Uh-huh. Hey, I'm 38, but I still say I do it. I've been doing this since I was 20. What's your time out?
Well, yeah. I mean, the only room I don't walk into and forget what I fucking walked in there for is the bathroom.
Mine's the kitchen. I be walking in the kitchen like, what the fuck did I walk in here for again?
Well, yeah, but yeah, I'll do that too. Am I hungry or am I thirsty or do I want a beer or when I walk in the kitchen. But if I walk in the bathroom, I know exactly what I need to go in there for.
I have walked to the bathroom and then I started talking to somebody or something or started doing something and then forgot what the fuck I was in there for. I forgot to pee. I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I came in. I have done that before, and I've sit there and I'd be on the phone with somebody and lose my phone, and they'd have to tell me, "Look in your hand." Oh shit!
Where's your glasses at? Have you looked on the top of your head?
I've done that one before too, but it was the sunshades because I don't actually wear glasses. That's the one thing God gave me is good vision and good hearing. Other than that, He kind of screwed me on everything else. I have the back of a 90-year-old woman. I have a liver condition and I don't even drink. I'm like, I got to get my dang drink from down yonder. Oh, it's down there, and I got to get up. And I don't want to get up. I'm being lazy.
Oh, I've done that. Do I really want to get up and go get another beer, or do I just want to take a nap? Usually, I'll just take a nap.
I love it. I love when I can get a nap because I have ADHD, and so it says no sometimes. I get grumpy, and every little sound wakes me up.
Mm-hmm. I've gotten to the point where I sleep about 3 hours, and then I'll wake up and go piss or smoke a cigarette, and then I can't go back to sleep for like another 4 hours or 5 hours. I get it.
I do. I used to do that real bad when my son was little because I was so used to when he came home out of the hospital, he ate every 2 hours because he was micropreemie. And every 2 hours on like clockwork. So I got almost used to that schedule of barely sleeping. And then I went to college. And so when he was asleep, I would do my college work. And so it would sometimes take me to 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to get it done. I'd sleep for about 2 hours. He'd be up for about 5 or 6 o'clock every morning and do that all over again to the point that it set my system like that. Yeah. Like my body was used to it.
Yeah, you get used to it.
And
the baby wakes up and says, "I want some booby," and you're like, "Okay."
And here's the crazy part. Now, though, if I don't go to bed by 10:30, and I usually get up by 8, if I don't go to bed by a certain time, I'm grumpy as shit the whole next day.
Fair enough.
I got old people schedule. I go to bed with the chickens and get up with the chickens.
Yeah. Exactly.
My dog's going to be super angry at me in a minute when I end up getting off here and have to go pay bills and shit. She's going to be super angry. She hates when I leave. Everybody else in the house can leave but me.
I had a dog like that. I had to go to work, and he would bark from the time I left to the time I came back. I was like, "Man, don't you get tired? Don't you need a nap?" He's like, "No, waiting on you."
She has to have me to take her nap.
Fair
enough. They all right now. I have 3 of them piled up in here. The only one that don't stay in here, she stays in there, is Duchess. But these other 3 think they have to be on me at all times.
Okay.
They're spoiled though. They know it. We may or may not want to tell everybody. We may or may not have a home for the 2 that I have on my back porch that I rescued. We may or may not have found them a home, so that's a good thing. So that's what we've been trying to do since we picked them up over the summer. We found we have a problem with people dumping dogs out here, and we got Dutchie, and we was like, we'll keep her because that just makes 4, right? That's fine. We can deal with that. But then we found 3 more. Ain't no way we could keep them. Well, the male puppies, somebody came, got him right away. We found they dumped the mama dog and the puppies. The mama dog didn't make it. It was over the summer when it was real hot, and she didn't make it for whatever reason. She was already passed away. There was nothing we could do. And The puppies were okay though, so we brought them home. We found the male. Like the very next day, somebody came and got him. We got him that afternoon, and the very next day, somebody got him. And but the females, obviously, a lot of people don't want females because you have to get them fixed. So it's been hard trying to find them a home, and we've been trying, putting up posters, doing all the things. The Humane Society done contacted them multiple times. They're overbooked, cannot
Oh,
take them because our shelter is a no kill, so they get overbooked, real fast.
well, it's good that you found them. It reminded me of that first episode of Game of Thrones where they found the direwolf pups. The mom was
Mhm.
dead, and they found the direwolf pups. If you've ever watched it, I'm sure you have. Never
I
watched. Never watched Game of Thrones. Come on.
Nope, no, but I need to. I've been wanting to. Here's the point: by the time that I realized how awesome it was from seeing clips, it was already
Done.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the last season didn't happen. Watch the first seven. Yeah, they're great. They really are. Lot of violence and nudity and dragons. So there you go.
Oh, speaking of which, I found out. I didn't know this. One of my friends last night we were talking about Dungeons and Dragons because I played D&D on Sunday. That's my Geek and God day. And I didn't know that in 1988, because of course that was only a year after I was born. I was like a baby when this went down. Um, they that at the time Dungeons and Dragons is not what we think of it as today. In today's society, a lot of us young kids we look at it as a role playing game. It's just fun. But in those days, they actually had kids unaliving their parents because of the game, and they
Well,
were trying to outlaw Dungeons and Dragons. I didn't know that.
yes, it was during the satanic panic of the 80s. Yeah, when they thought heavy metal was devil worshiping, and yeah, if you did anything outside of the norm, you were worshiping Satan. Hell, I grew up on heavy metal.
I did
That,
too.
yeah, that might be why I am the way I am. But yeah, we play Dungeons and Dragons all the time. And we'd invite our friend Sid, which kind of enhanced the gameplay. I'm just saying. But yeah.
Yeah, I literally I play Dungeons and Dragons every Sunday with the group. I've been playing for over 2 or 3 years now with them, and when I this time I'm actually playing the I'm not the dungeon master. I'm partial GMing or DMing. I'm the person that runs the battles, so I'm basically the battle master. Um,
Oh, okay. So you
yeah,
got a code DM sort of.
yeah. Yeah, he does the
Okay.
role play aspect for me because I find that I don't really because I was supposed to DM this entire thing, and I found out that I really just don't like doing the dungeon, like being the GM and being the role play person. I like doing the battles, right? So he likes the role play aspect, and it gives because he's got a character, and so it gives him a chance. Like he don't know who I'm going to attack, right? So he may set up the battles or make the stuff, but I'm the one that runs it. So it makes it fair.
Right. It's not, well, yeah, I get it. I mean, one dude does the storytelling and you do the fucking battle master, like you said.
Yeah,
You run the fight. Yeah. So,
yeah, and so, but I've run a lot of one shots for him because when he's our main DM. We have a main DM, then we have a couple co DMs that almost everybody in our group can co DM or can DM. Um, and this is like I'm learning it. This is my first time actually running something that's not a pre-written module, and
oh, right, right, right.
and they like they all are amazing. So when he needs a break, you know what I'm saying? We try to give him a break so he doesn't get DM burnout.
Right.
Good morning, Tainted.
Tainted
Ciao.
love. Oh, oh. Tainted love. Well, sorry. Sorry.
Oh no, no, you did exactly what I do every time she comes in.
Well, I actually have a Discord that's all about DM and Dungeons and Dragons, and yeah, I can run some if you want me to. I
Yep.
actually have the whole campaign world uh, mapped out by hand, and yeah, we played about half of it. Then everybody got skittish because people die. People die in
Yeah.
D. I mean, in Dungeons and Dragons, shit
Yeah.
happens. Yeah.
Oh, I almost killed my entire party this last weekend. Breath weapon. That's all I gotta say. And then spore bomb. Because we are actually going through a dungeon that is the big bad. So it's it's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be challenging, and they're doing dang good. I mean, they taking out my monsters, and I'm barely getting any attacks. But the ones I am getting in, almost one shot. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And so it's just balanced perfectly where it is. They're catching damage and almost unaliving them, but not to the point. So it's challenging at the high level that they are. Um, so
Oh
that's
wait,
that's
what level are they? What level are they?
right now. I think they're 9 or 10. They may
Uh,
maybe higher.
well, it's
You know,
almost Tiamat time. It's almost Tiamat time. Let's see
you
if you
know.
can take her down. Yeah.
They have to. I think the big one of the BBGs in this one was a. Actually, I can look at my notes. Hold on. Let's see. File open. Let me see. Let's see. I'm gonna open that because I'll tell you what the actual. Hold on. Let me. Oh, I don't want to save over that. Hold on. I was trying to save something else. That, and then tactics. Okay. So the big bad is we have a beholder zombie in one room, a death tyrant. The death tyrant is the big beep. In this one is the big one. Um,
Oh shit. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
A zombie beholder. That's fucking great. I had
Uh-huh.
never thought of that. I had never thought of it. Well, a beholder is bad enough, but make it a zombie. Okay.
Well, they're in the Underdark.
Oh, shit.
They've already faced a zombie dragon.
Have they
uh,
run into the drow yet?
oh yeah, yeah. They done
Okay.
been a bunch of those. In fact, in this dungeon alone, let me read you. Um, they got the zombie dragon that was to get into the dungeon. He was the person that they had to go get past to get in. There's
Right. Start.
negative energy suffusion, so whenever a creature within 1 mile of the lair regains hit points from a spell, it subtracts 1d10 from the number of hit points regained. Uh, Scunophobia, creatures within 1 mile of the lair feel as if they are being watched. Any creature excluding the Death Tyrant and its allies, that finishes a short rest must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom save throw or gain no benefit from a short rest. Um,
That's
yeah,
good. That's good.
well, we had Fishjorn. He was, I forget what he was. Then we had a Banshee, but she wasn't fighting. The Banshee wasn't. She was just she was a role play aspect. And then we had a Deep Drake in that one room. The next room was a Necrophage, Ghast, and an animated Offal. They actually snuck up on the Ghast, so he couldn't bring back the Offal, which was smart. And then they didn't have to fight the Bone Swarm because the gas ran and they killed it outside the room, so they did good on that. Then we had a Grave Crawler and a Flesh Golem. They did good in that room. The Necro Hulk actually is the one that almost killed him again with the Spore Bomb. And they haven't faced the Risen Reaver, the Necrophage Gas, Bone Powder, and the rest of it yet. So we had to stop the session halfway through. So, yeah, they got through half of it so far. And they did real amazing in the fact that they snuck up on some of these things. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Stealth is a benefit. Yeah.
Well, one of our players has passed without a trace. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. And so they doing real good, though. But I almost killed him with that spore bomb and that breath weapon, Chad. did 55 damage. I did max damage, and I'm bad about, for some reason, rolling nat 20s and crits. I'm like, oh, I almost killed you.
Okay, when you roll a d20, is it when they hit a one? Is that something super fucking awful? And then
Yes.
if they hit a 20, that's something super fucking amazing.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
A nat one,
Yeah,
usually like you're gonna have something bad happen. Whether like if you are, one of our players has guns, so if he hits a nat one, it like the bullet lodges in his gun and he can't shoot again,
yeah,
even
it
if he
blows
has
up in his
multiple.
hand or something. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
he has to spend his next term unlodging the bullet. So
Okay.
he not only can't shoot again, but he loses a turn because he has to,
Fix his weapon. Yeah,
fix his
yeah.
weapon. Yeah. And let's say he hits a nat 20. Well, that's a crit, and
Mhm,
crit gives more damage. So,
mhm.
and even like, let's say you're doing role play aspect and you want to know something. Well, you have to make an arcana check, investigation, something,
So
and
yeah,
if,
perception. Something.
yeah. So, yeah, just it depends. I'm gonna say this: my DM is awesome, dude. He come up with an entire world, has a whole like, it's crazy how awesome he is at it.
Well, yeah. Okay, let's take your gunslinger example. He rolls a nat 20. His bullet kills one monster, goes through another monster, and then another monster doing extra damage to those monsters. The first one he killed, he like shot it in the face or whatever. Yeah, because he hit it.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the other two take like extra damage because the bullet bounced it around.
yeah. See, that's the cool thing that I love about D&D is because you can role play it, in multiple different factions. Hey, Classy Cole, how you doing?
Well, hello.
Um,
Oh, sorry.
hello, ladies. Every time you like just say hello, sometimes I think of Alvinus and I don't know why. Oh, thank you for becoming a new member, Miss
Fair
Regina.
enough. But yeah, it all depends on the dice roll to me. That's the random part of D&D. You might have all this shit planned out. A weird dice roll will fuck your shit all up, and you gotta rethink what you just thought. Yeah, what you came up with.
Our DM has literally so good at coming up with stuff off the fly because we'll come up with some crazy thing to do that totally derails all of his plans. Um,
Oh yeah, that's the
like
fun part of Dungeon Master. Yeah. Well, the players did this. What the fuck am I gonna do now? All right, hang on. Give me a minute.
we were playing a different, besides, because there's different versions of D&D. There's different
Oh
like you
yeah,
can,
there's Pathfinder, and then
yeah.
there's yeah.
We were playing this one where you play you have like I forget what it's called, but um like you have, I'd call it like feats if I had to explain it. And one of mine was, I was a support character, so hardly any thing. But one of my things was I could do a stand. It's called a stand, and mine was if I do a little dance, I give the next person like advantage, pretty much.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You do some kind of weird shit where you're a bard.
No, it's literally, this is a different kind of thing. I forget what it's called, but it's a different not D&D, but it's role play, same thing.
Oh yeah,
And
I mean you've got like World of Greyhawk, you got Vampire the Masquerade, or Werewolf, or Ghost, or yeah, whatever you want to play.
I forgot what the name of that thing was because we only played it once. But one of the things I did was, there was this dude, and his stand was making like bugs or something, and they brought him back like trinkets and stuff. And so I pretended to be a gold statue laying totally still, and they took me to him without me having to sneak in.
All right.
It was
Yeah.
awesome. Can I make myself a gold statue?
Polymorph.
So yeah, I love being nerdy. Sometimes I can become super nerdy, and people don't know that about me, which is funny. They're gonna catch me white and nerdy. No, I'm not a
Nerd.
I got to get in all y'all's discords because I be hearing y'all talk about it, and I still ain't in there one of them because ain't nobody sent me a damn invite.
Well, all right. Give me a second. Copy. All right, I'll put it in the back chat. I don't want a bunch of weird motherfuckers in here.
No, yeah, you don't want to do that shit. Crazy motherfuckers be done joins your shit. Be like, who the hell is that? That ain't Charlie. I don't know who that is.
All right, I dropped it in the private chat. You can join my Discord. I will run a one shot with you, and we'll see how it goes. Got to make a character and all that shit, all that good shit first.
I just joined. The Charlie that joined is me.
Okay. Well, let me give you a permission because if you ain't got a permission, you can't see shit. Anyway.
Well, that's the way you should set up a Discord server.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Discord server for my members, but not a lot of people join because a lot of my members just do the membership to basically support me instead of like sending a cash app or, super chats and all that. They just renew their membership, and that's how they, support me and stuff. Which I usually do game nights with my members, and recently I have been so busy with everything that I ain't been able to do it. But I do have a specific just Discord for them, and what it's for is movie night. I was going to try to do because I know that there is a way you can get around it where Discord doesn't want you to play Netflix and Hulu, but there's a way you can get around that, and I looked it up. I just got to actually sit down and do it to where we can watch movies together. Shit, and if we can't do it with those, I know we could do it with Tubi or something else,
Well, you got to use OBS so the audio and video are synced.
Yeah.
Somebody told me how to do it because I was going to do the same thing on my Discord. But the video and audio, there was a lag between the audio and the video. And he said, oh, you got to use OBS and get this other thing to hook up the audio. OBS is fucking confusing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it really is.
Yeah.
Because you have to set up the scenes. You have to put the stuff and do the plugins and all this other stuff. And it's like, oh, my God.
Yeah, exactly. This is a learning curve I did not sign up for. Yeah. But yeah, I gave you the player role. Now you can see all of my Discord. You might have to refresh it. But there's more than one room.
Oh no, I see quite a bit. Non-D&D related crap, Dungeon Master Room, voice channels, game related crap.
Oh yeah, and the private room, Rex's private room, that's if I need to pull you aside and tell you something that the rest of the party doesn't know. Only you do. And then you decide if you want to tell them or not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that before. DM usually shoots, like when he has something private to say to one of us, he'll usually send us a DM, like a private message. And then we can decide if we want to tell or not. Like one of our players, we know it as above game. So we don't mind, what is that? Word I'm looking for, something game, whatever. We know that he knows something, but our characters don't know that, so we have to pretend we don't know. Above game, we do know.
All right, I got to call my mom back. You got to run to do shit. So, yep. Yeah. All right, it was good chat. We'll talk more D&D later.
All right, bye, Mr. Rex.
All right, y'all take care. I appreciate you having me up.
Say hey to Mom. Say hey, Mama Rex.
I will. All right, take care. I'll be back later.
All right, bye. Tainted, are you going to do, have you done that live? Do I need to go catch it? Did you do it over the weekend? Because I was looking for it, so looking forward to it. Because I was really, 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 are y'all still working on it? Because I really, 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 really want to see that paranormal one. Like really, 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 really bad. I do have my notifications on for the corruption in Stillwater, Oklahoma. But I really, really, really want to see the paranormal one. I don't care if Halloween's over with. I want to see it. Well, I'm just gonna get off here, everybody. I'm gonna get me something to drink and cool off for a minute. Then I gotta get ready to go to town and do all that stuff and take me a minute to chill out. And I gotta go adult today. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. I need all the prayers I can get. I want to thank you, everybody who's been here today. I'm gonna go look right quick to see who's live this morning and see if we got anybody that we can redirect to, to share the wealth, send some love, all that good, lovely stuff, and whatnot. So I'm gonna look on my list. Okay, so what it says right here is let me refresh and make sure these people are actually live before I tell y'all. So we have YouTube cameras is live. King Roman on the go is live. Miss Tracy is live. Court TV is live. Ken Nola News is live. The Supreme View is live. Ain't TV About the Facts is live. Just Us. Flawless World, which is DG. And Trucking Community Clips. I Bring It Every Day. Kima is live. I don't know who that is. I don't know when I subscribe to him, child. Ain't no telling. Most Hated Blogger is also live. So that's who I see live right now. I can't redirect to everybody. So I'm just going to tell y'all who's live today. Um, but I want y'all to have the best and most beautiful day. I hope y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all out on these streets. Thank you all for being here. And I love you all so very, very much. Please hit that like button, that share, that subscribe. Become a member today. Thank you to Miss Beautiful Raditha for renewing her membership to my channel. You don't know how much it means to me. It means a lot. And I want to thank you all for being here today. I will see y'all later. And huggies. And don't forget to wash your ass, wash your face, preferably not with the same rag, so you don't walk around this bitch with ass face. Please make sure you brush your teeth and don't walk around here with halitosis breath. And don't forget to floss, ho. And thirdly, Axe spray and cologne is not a replacement for deodorant. Please make sure you use some deo for the BO so you don't walk around here stinking up this place. All right, we don't need to smell you. Also, Miss Raditha says she's going to be on tonight, y'all. So y'all keep out for notification later tonight, usually around 7 Central Time. It's 4:30 usually her time. It's about 6 or 7 my time. So if you're Central Standard Time, it's usually about 6 or 7. So keep an eye on your notification. It's usually about 6:30 Central Standard Time, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 Great Mountain Time, and 4:30 Pacific Standard Time, usually around that time. So keep an eye on your notification for Miss Raditha. Make sure you watch out for that. And just have a good day, y'all. All right. I love y'all very, very much. I will see y'all out on these streets. On these streets. Okay. I love all you BTs and you're amazing and you're my angels. Okay. Drugs are bad. Okay. Love you all. Bye. Oh, and I did bite you. Oh, the paranormal was under videos now? Okay. Okay. Because I want to watch that one. Because I don't know when you decide to do it, but I really want to see it. So I'm going to go watch it. It's under videos. Okay. Now I know. Because I really, really, really want to see the video. I was waiting on that one so hardcore. And I was talking to you, Tainted. I was so waiting on that hardcore. I was waiting on it. But I love you all. Thank you, Tainted, for telling me, Chad, because I was waiting on that live stream. I love you all, and I'll see you later. All right, bye. And I did bite you, okay? I'm sorry. I got a problem. I need Biters Anonymous. All right, love y'all. Bye.
I'm from the TUBELO. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the TUBELO. I'm reppin' my hood to the day that I go from the TUBELO. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the TUBELO. I'm ripping my hood to the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction, this was the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding, come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Adder Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, Captain seat banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my post slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still, crystalline swinging down on 1800. Watching out for them knuckleheads that be stanging round on 1800. Big rims and low pros be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about round 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking round 1800. Out of street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse break it out. Remember the blue were promising OG standing back there by 60 deep. Boo Walker, Charles Blue, a big Anthony using P.
I'm from the TUBELO. I'm reppin' my